So it appears that we're having some issues with Google Docs, PDFs, and Google Classroom. If you go and link a PDF into Google Classroom, you have to change the permissions. So what I'm going to do is take you in and explain that process a little bit further. So if I put a PDF into my drive, I own that PDF. No one else can see it until I give them specific permission to see it. However, if I just insert it into Classroom, the permission's fine. If I add it as a link in Google Classroom, that's where my issue pops up. So with anything, of course, do I have PDFs to grab? I should have pulled that up first. Okay. So if this was a PDF that I wanted to link to, so let's say I was using one of those templates in Google Classroom, by default, I own this, no one else can see it. So if I try to give the link out, no one else will be able to see it. So I'm going to select it and come up here to the Person Plus. Now this one happens to be shared, but this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to Advanced, and we're going to make sure this isn't private, that anyone with the link can see this. Anyone with the link can view this, and I hit Save. So then this gives me a link that I can put in Google Classroom. If we want to avoid that, and this is tricky, because if you're dealing with younger kids, it's probably easier to put that link in Classroom on a template, but you have to change the permission for it. If I'm in Classroom and I go to add something as a PDF, I can simply just insert from there. So I can come here in my classwork tab. If I'm creating an assignment that has a PDF in it, I can add it from Google Drive. Of course, my recent won't load properly. Okay, so I'd have to, if I did this, for example, it's in there for my kids. Like, I don't have to change permission. The only time I have to change permission is if I want to use that link and link it to a template. While we're on the subject of PDFs, it is absolutely possible to take current PDFs, screenshot them, bring them into Google Docs or Slides and insert text boxes, but nothing is foolproof, and you need to consider that might be okay, and you might have time to create those, but A, they're time consuming, and B, the students might struggle to complete them. So remember, we're just trying to keep things simple for everybody, so maybe avoid using those if you can.